Let's get to it. We're going to go to Mike in Gulfport. Mike, good evening. Thank you for hanging on hold for us for so long. What can we help you with?
Hey, Mike.
All right, so we're talking about vehicle accidents and whatnot. And I am an owner of a company and have multiple vehicles in my company.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been involved in several incidents where it was a minor incident and everything was fine until the insurance was shown.
Mm-hmm.
And the insurance then was shown, and it was a corporate policy at that point.
See. Yep.
And people then went from to being incapacitated. They couldn't move.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how terrible it is.
Yeah, sure.
And what is it that determines the level of injury? And I think what determines the level of injury is the fact that it's a corporate policy and you think there's big limits.
Mike,
then they go to the attorney.
Let's get Matt jump in here. We're running a little short on time. There's a lot to unpack there. Great questions.
There is, Mike, and I understand. Listen, I'm a small business owner myself. Sounds like you are not a small business owner, maybe a big business owner with a lot of vehicles, and I get it. But the simple fact is the amount of insurance doesn't change the case. Ultimately, every case rises and falls on the facts of the case.
Okay.
If folks are injured, they have to prove it. You just can't say, oh gosh, I'm injured. Nobody really, listen, people, you very skeptical of that kind of statement. You have to have legitimate, credible medical evidence to back that kind of stuff up. So, I understand that, when someone's involved with a commercial carrier or someone with a fleet of vehicles, they're like, oh, plenty of insurance. Right. And that's a good thing, okay? We all want that. We all want plenty of insurance. So when there are legitimate, serious injuries, there's enough recovery. But I can tell you, and I'm sure it's frustrating, but I can tell you, you just can't, make stuff out of nothing. They can try to claim some things, but the process is very good here about winnowing that out, the wheat from the chaff, right? If the claim has no value or little value, that's how it's going to be handled, regardless if you have tons of insurance. Just because you have a lot of insurance doesn't mean that person's going to recover a lot of money. It's going to rise and fall with the value of their case, and that largely goes with the their injuries and the medical bills, and it goes down that line. So that's how it's going to work. But I understand the frustration.
I can feel Mike's frustration on this thing for sure.
I get it.
Right, he's got and it's part of it too. And he didn't say how big his business is, but for a lot of folks that I know, Matt, that have multiple cars in their fleet or something like that, there's a lot of personal liability, personal responsibility. It's your business and these are your cars, but it's also how you filed your business. I mean, that's really important, isn't it?
Oh, it is, absolutely. And and listen, we all, and as an employer, you've got a big responsibility when you put people in your business out on the road, and they have to be responsible, good drivers, and there's a lot of things you have to do, and we face that all the time in what I kind of do. And Mike sounds like a very competent, conscientious owner, and I'm glad to hear it, and that's good. But unfortunately, not all folks are that way, and I get it. And so, but he's on track, and I understand the frustration, but the process, as I say, is really good about, good claims are good claims and bad claims are bad claims, regardless of the insurance.
Right.